Hey guys, so I'm doing yet again another series. Now, I played this creator's games before. He made another game called She Was Supposed to Just Be Dead. And yeah, I thought I should try this game since it's by the same creator. So I can't wait to just get into it and just see. I've already played this game a bit, so I got past the prologue at least. But yeah, we're just gonna, we're gonna play. Alright, so we're playing as someone named Yoshiki. Chrono, I'm sorry I called you out of the blue. I'm going to confess to Kuramoto Maka today. We started talking after being assigned to the same group for the cultural festival. Kuramoto-san has a flashy appearance, but she is very friendly and even talks to me with a smile. Despite me being so dull, thanks to her, even tedious work was not important at all. And that mysterious, innocent smile that she only shows to me from time to time, she also very touchy feeling, so Kuramoto-san must also feel the same way about me. There's something I wanted to tell Kuramoto-san of today. Kura-san, I love you. Please come out with me. How to give him that nice voice. Sure you do, bud. I see, that's how it is. It was something that could be imagined with a little thought. It's too late to revert not checking beforehand. Huh? Now, on the safe side, maybe you shouldn't have been looking at her chest, but was there any point in bringing it up? Like, come on. You could just, tell me he's a creep and then just walk away. I wasn't looking. In fact, my gaze was often drawn to her. Okay, but that didn't make you sound any better. In fact, my gaze was often drawn to her belly exposed cleavage. My guy, yeah, well and shine. Oh yeah, you gonna tell your boyfriend? What, will you tell Mr. Tyrone? Come away here and beat this guy's frowny ass? I don't think that's chill. I think that's a little much. I'm sorry. I mean, it could be that I don't. Sato, you gotta go. You gotta do what you gotta do. That's not the same frog, man. After saying that, she left the rooftop. I fell on my knees and yet he cried his heart out. And cried my heart out. Alright. And we're mocking him behind his back. That's not chill. Alright. Whatever you say, girls. Whatever helps you sleep at night. You guys do that for Liddy? I mean, okay, she does that for Moon. You guys really don't have much room to talk. Whatever you say. Oh god, these bitches are crazy. With my tears completely dried up, I visit the library with unsteady steps. I hear the sound of sliding doors opening and hurried footsteps approach me. Sorry, this is Shiori. I still say and did only force a weary smile.
ダメだったの?
I'm sorry, I asked Yamada Senpai for advice on various things. She Yomada? I'm trying not to say the Y. Yomada. Shunyori. Not Yomada Shuri, a senior in the library club to which I belong. We both aren't very dogmatic, but we started to get along well by talking about our hobbies, such as novels, anime, and games. Nice. I became so infatuated with Kori-san that I would almost every day tell Yome-sensei ridiculous lovey-dovey stories.
なんでダメだったの?
No, it was always my misunderstanding. It's because an introvert person like me got carried away. The hearing the detail of the situation, the senior was at a loss for words. I was out of my mind as I would work out and didn't even bother to confirm and this is the result. Yeah, I'll admit she did it pretty cruelly, but...
散々思わせぶりなことしといて彼氏いるとかクソビッチじゃん。やっぱ三次元の女ってクソだ。
Yeah, that's unfortunately how that goes sometimes.
その点、二次元の女はいいぞ。絶対に私たちを裏切らないからね。
Yeah, Senpai, you're saying something like an attack, right? What's wrong with the attack?
とにかく、今日は私のお気に入りを貸してやる。読破するまで帰れると思うなよ。
Right now, the someone will sit soon,
聞けないの？安心しろ。今日は私もとことん付き合って。
Senpai, I decided to accept Senpai's encouragement in my own way. Alright, so she's older than I. Or is in a different year. One day I started spending my time in the library outside of class. I immersed myself in reading books just to distance myself from reality. After school, I would stay in the library with Senpai too late and walk and talk about the books we read. Those times were truly enjoyable. Before I knew it, being rejected by Korimat-san didn't matter anymore, and I spent long hours with my senpai. Such days continued for almost a year, and I made a certain decision.
君ちゃんと勉強してる？ほぼ毎日ここに入り浸ってるじゃん。
What's with the same question, senpai?
私はもう推薦決まってるからいいの。
Yes, that's right. My chest hardened a little when I heard those words. Senpai is currently a third-year student. There's only a little time left for us to spend together like this.
私も引退か。まあ今さら君に引き継ぐことなんてないし、いつでもいいんだけどね。
Yes, that's right. I feel a slight loneliness as I watch my senior, who can say such things so nonchalantly. I wonder if I'm the only one who regrets that this everyday life will come to an end.
ありがとうね、間宮君。私、オタクでネクラだからさ。でも放課後、この図書室で君と話してる時だけは、灰色の学園生活が輝いていたんだよ。だから、ありがとう。おかげで君がいた2年間、本当に楽しかった。
It's the same. My senior also had the same feelings as me. This time there wasn't misunderstanding. Above all, I felt like my senior's eyes were speaking those words.
何?
Senpai?
土曜?
Are you free this Saturday?
空いてるけど。
But, would you like to go watch a movie with me?
もしかして、最近劇場版が出たっていうアニメの?
Yes, of course, if it's okay with you, senpai.
いいよ。わかった。うん。私も気になってたやつだし。楽しみにしてるよ。
To make plans to meet the senpai on the off. The movie is secondary. My true purpose is to confess to Yamada senpai. It's okay if I get rejected. It's okay if I get made fun of. I just want to come to my feelings from these past 2 years, no matter what. And so I swore once again in my heart to do just that.
マジありえない。
今回は早かったね。一月も持たなかった。
だって大学生のくせに割り勘とか言い出すんだよ。その場で帰ってやったわ。
相変わらず激しいね。
ああ、むしゃくしゃする。なんか楽しいことないかな。いいこと思いついちゃった。
This game is so much different than his other game, because his other game, she is supposed to be dad. He had no voice acting.
いいこと？
去年私に告ってきた陰キャいたじゃん。マミヤだっけ。
Here and someone crawl here.
嘘話しようよ。名付けて。
And this is where the title of the game gets mentioned. Confession game. Made by... Well, the one reading it is obviously her, Naika. That's her. With the other girls do their intention as well.
しようよってそれ
当たり前じゃん。じゃないとゲームになんないし。
一応聞くけどそれってどんなゲーム？
マミヤに告って最初に OK もらったやつが優勝。
そんなのマイカが勝つに決まってるじゃん。去年告白されてるんだし。
やってみないとわかんないじゃん。
Yeah, I don't. I seriously doubt that.
葵もやるでしょ。
Okay, so free girls.
何の話？へえ、ウケんねそれ。
お、いいね。
珍しいね。葵がこういうの持ってくるの。
まあ暇だし、たまにはいいかなって。
じゃあ早速今日の放課後、あいつ呼び出して告るわ。速攻で終わっちゃったらごめんね。
It is not gonna end quickly.
はいはい。まあ気が済むようにやれば。
ごめんね、マミヤくん。急に呼び出しちゃって。
She's not sorry. This girl was a bitch. Yeah, what's up, Kawishima-san? As usual, when I was heading towards the library after school, Kishima-san stopped me. Since the day I got dumped, I don't remember having any conversation with Kuri-san, so I don't try to get involved with her either. It seemed like Kuri-san had lost interest in me as well. And yet, what did she possibly want to talk to you about now out of the blue?
1年前、この場所でマミヤくんが告白してくれた。
You're very manipulative. Yeah, that's
今
great.
でも考えちゃうんだ。あの時マミヤくんの告白断らなかったらって。本当はあの時すごく嬉しかった。でもその時の彼氏がちょっと怖い人で。ごめんねマミヤくん。
Is that so?
こんな私にあなたと関わる資格ないって思って1年間過ごしてきたけど。
So, it was like they were halfway when she confessed, so it's been about a year. So he was a second, so he spent a lot of time.
以上自分の気持ち教
Liar.
えそうにないよ。
Komamoto-san.
さすが胴に入ってるな。
男を落とすテクに関してはかなわないね。これは早くも決まったかな。
マミヤくん、私やっぱりあなたが好き。私と付き合ってください。
Yeah, that would have been the worst. That would have been if you had went out with her. That would have been the worst thing in the world. It would have been the worst decision of his life. Sorry, Chris-san, I can't do that. Fucking bitch, that's what you get. That's right, you suck. Go fuck yourself. I honestly, I can't stand people like that. You think, go fuck off. I'm really sorry, I have someone that I love. I intend to confess that person, that's why I'm sorry. Now you can fuck us. Well, then I'll be going now.
嘘。
You can...
マイカが振られるとこ、初めて見た。ねえ、葵？
好きな人告白は誰どこのドイツ
葵？
Oh, man.
マイカ、おかえり。
絶対許せん、あのクソ童貞。私に告白されといて振るとかマジ何様？つうか私、あんなのに振られたの？
What, you lied to him. What, you definitely don't have a boyfriend.
無理無理。ほんと耐えられないんだけど。
初黒星だね。
初黒？とにかく、このまま引き下がるのだけは私のプライドが許さない。
She has a big ego and can't take the... He doesn't know what the word no means. I'll wait to see how that goes.
ああ、火ついちゃった。
This is similar. This would be girl. These static girls just remind me of the girl mom. Not one anime. With the hypnotizing and stuff. Well, this girl reminds me of one of them.
どうしたの？
ちょっと用事を思い出したから帰る。
そっか。じゃあね。とりあえず、今日のところは私たちも帰ろっか。
そうね。
まさかマイカの告白を断れる男がいたなんてね。私も少し。
Alright. So now you're gonna probably join in. Yeah, and there's the title of the game. Fine. Tired up for today as well. I don't have any particular task for today, and all that's left is in sight. What should I do? There we go! This is when it gets interesting. Here we go. Tutorial. The purpose of this game is to confess to Shiori. They are 4 days into the promised day. However, in order to do so, the eyebrows must be repelled! Tutorial, so by 4 days. Maika, Ren, and Aoi, playing a confession game, attempt to make the main character admit defeat. If you accept their pushy or erratic attempts, your love value will decrease. Be careful. Tutorial, love. Love starts at 100 and decreases anytime the main character becomes lustful. When it reaches 0, the game is over. This can be increased by talking to Shiori. Stenema. Stenema starts at 5 and decreases by 1 every time the main character takes action. Yeah, and Japanese stuff that I can't read. Basically just telling you how to do the game if you were playing it in different. Alright, I'm gonna call Shiori. I'm gonna read this because I just simply won't do it. Shiori is a voice actress, so I don't get it. I don't know why this doesn't get more voice acting, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, good evening, Senpai. Would you like to talk for a bit? Oh, I'm really glad. I definitely want Senpai to read it too. What did you say? After rejecting Kuramato's confession after school today, I couldn't stop thinking about it. It seems like I was worrying Senpai by not being fully invested in club activities and spacing out. I'm sorry, I was just lost in thought for a bit. Oh, you're right. Sorry for keeping you up so late. Yes, good night. Alright. Now, obviously you can do this every day, but I'm gonna see what happens if we run out. There's gonna be endings. I think I'll go to bed now. Good night. And she has been restored, okay? Day 1. A dead-tied in groups for the Coltrane Festival has been decided. Please split into your groups and start working until the decided time. What the hell? Oh shit, she doesn't have a fucking voice actress? You gotta be kidding me. That's what I mean. Why does this not hello? Looks like I don't have a choice. Operations around this time last year. I was in charge of the food procurement team for the unbelievable. San submitted a request to be in the same group that I wanted to be in. I thought we wouldn't have to see each other again after what happened yesterday, but she doesn't seem to care at all. Good. Alright, let's decide on the rules within the group. Does anyone want to make this umbrella? I'm not gonna voice her, because she has a voice actress, but this doesn't sing right. Arden, Maka, and Malcolm will be in the charge of the signboard. Yeah. I sat facing Kirishima-san across. That's... Since we're having a flu star again this year, why don't we use last year's sign as a reference for the design? Kirimoto-san showed us a last sketch on a loose leaf paper she has on hand. As I lowered my gaze, Kirimoto's okay, I'll read that, which was placed on top of this. The Eustaingus was found in the same trap as last year. We were being scolded for sneakingly looking at Kirimo's chest last year. Oh, yeah, that's her, isn't it? Yeah, isn't this good enough? Yeah, no, this is unmanipulative. Well then, shall we without the necessary materials for the next step? She was pretending to be calm, but she couldn't help but be distracted by the corner of her vision. The kid country and association or the work to do this Chang's tension. Outnone those is the laundry man as sweat. No good, I can't help but be curious. Wouldn't it stop bothering you if you just... Come on, it wouldn't be caught if you just sneak. Okay, so... This is when you can make a choice. Feel it. Sorry, it was lost in thought. Those dragons. I only met the glance from home, but it ended up staying. What is it? Well, no, I panicked and lied so much. It's not like I was lying about it. First I didn't know what came over me. Shuts out. But that's not the issue. Your ex on I love. Yomada senpai. Not to mention I'm about to grace my drawings to Sean Megan. Wouldn't this can be dishonest was by seeing him? It doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. Actually, I messed up. Let me try again. I'm gonna make another. How many save files are there? 40, okay. I don't have to worry about that. least... Okay, wait. That was delicious. Sorry, that was delicious. Lunch break, I had to come to a landing in front of the rooftop. I was eating my lunch alone. Yeah, during lunch break. It's not just because I don't have any friends to eat with, but it's also because being alone here calms my mind. Such off limits where I hope to overlook this little mischief since our mutual gets to that. Well, should I read the book about me? Ah, shit. She knows about it, doesn't she? Someone's covered up. It's unlikely for a student to come at this time. Could it be the patrolling teacher? The sound of footsteps is green closer and closer in rooftop. I'm the first to brace myself. Well, sorry, teacher. I will eat my vento hearing in more. Ah, shit. Okay. Huh? Koraishi-san? She is Koraishi Ren, my classmate. I often see Korima-san and... Okay, they're like Kara-san, but she's one of the popular girls among the boys. We haven't really talked much before, so I wonder what business she has coming all the way up here. Yeah, what's up? Huh? So that Cream Pacharoi was for that reason. I never thought Kurajimata-san was thinking about me that much. Well, yeah, that's right. No, she's not. Well, maybe. Thank you. Koraishi-san, even though it was our first time talking today, she seemed like a gentle and kind person, and just as her appearance shows us. Yeah, she's not nearly as bad as the first girl. But it also could just be her way of manipulating him. I indulge in the delusions that if we had more opportunities that we could have become friends. Oh, guys, there's nothing new. Fire. Right? She-san, to follow this. Huh? Indeed, that's highly possible for me. Then try confessing. Okay, I didn't mean to read it. I mean... Yeah, I think it's more respectful to, well, so how was it? Really? I see. Hearing that Sakuraishi-san gave me confidence. Come to think of it, it's very valuable to hear opinions like this from a girl. I have to thank her. Thank you, Kuraishi-san. I gained confidence. What happens after this? Okay. Kiss on the day you start dating? Is that how it is? My common sense has already been overturned. It's a landing space. Okay, she's lying. Like it's totally normal to take. This is just like liar situation. Come on. Oh my god. Doing that is basically having her take your first kiss. Why are you going so far for me? I'm happy that you're supporting me, but... Hey, does that mean... Even I, who's never said, could tell from bushy face what she was trying to say? Oh, gosh. The same girl who's dating old men for money, that is not a good standard. Teresha-san says that while approaching me, I, who was standing against the wall, couldn't keep my distance, and her face was getting closer. Ah, shit. Teresha-san looked straight into my eyes as I violently entered her mic. Anything? Sure. Teresa, are you used to this kind of thing? Well, Teresha-san certainly popular among the boys. She gives off a clean, refined expression that seems to appeal to them. In contrast to Kirimato-san's fleshy appearance and lively personality, other hurting rumors about her being pro-scarciousness. But for some reason, like Kuraishi-san, it wouldn't be strange to have that kind of experience. Okay, so you can stop her? Fuck it, no, bro. I want to see what happens if he reaches 0. Yeah, it's fine. With my Kasang Kuraishi-san passes. Okay, alright. Yeah, you're getting pretty well. Yeah, he's dead. No, that's what I would say if it actually... Okay, I was gonna say, it'd be really scummy if this game didn't have some kind of scenes. Obviously, regardless what they are, censored. Yeah, okay. It's pretty cut and dry. Yeah, the scene, there is after story still, as well. I don't think it matters. I think you can get every ending if you want, but Okay, now this was that.
何ど嘘。嘘でしょ。乳首見せた。ああ、もし私が今悲鳴あげたらどうなると思う？
Yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. She doesn't.
おしまいだよね。みんな、私も鬼じゃないか。よしゆき。言葉通りの意味。それが私のこと振った罰。返事は契約成立。
Yeah, I thought so. There's after story stuff, so you can't avoid it, basically. Oh, good. She's a liar. Yeah, it seems. Alright, so this game has a bunch of endings depending on when you decide to do it. Yeah, this game has a lot. Since the library's located in the building, I have to go outside first. Because it's a sword court that's closer than the regular route, I always pass through the back of the school building. Huh? And the usually empty back of this building, the school building, I hear some calling name was phrased than necessary. When I turned around, there was a female person standing there. She, see Makizaki Aoi, like Kuramoto-san and Kirishi-san. She is my classmate. And she's also a familiar fan allergies, however, I don't have the Louise of her. Kirishi-san is kind of scary. She was really mean to me in school, and she's also grown big. What's wrong? Shikamashi-san? Huh? Couldn't think of it. Shikamashi-san is also a member of the same girls group as Kuramoto-san and Korai Shirichi-san. She might have heard about me from Kuramoto-san. What are you talking about? I briefly just asked you know I know about this. Shikamashi-san approached me with an imposing presence. Scary. Clear and flash, I forget about the feeling of being harassed since it hasn't happened recently. Her imposing presence. I was too scared to go against her when I was alone by her voice. And there's one thing that's different. I judged that it would be useless to engage with frustration, so I tend to escape from unblocked right-sided. Okay, so you can confess to them early. Oh crap, okay. Oh shit.
そんなに私のことがでも素直に言えたことは褒めてやるよ。おい、 マジで言ってんのか。告白した直後に射精。よかったな。好きになったのが。はあ、まあ、私が。
Yeah, so you can get a normal ending, and the ending can change based on what you try to do. There are mirrors of me harassed like that in the past and being used as a laquicum. Last time I've been keeping low above that loom, but now there's no point worrying about it. I take a deep breath and start working down the hall again. Go to the library? Sure. As I ran in front of her, I reached for the sliding door. Oh, good work, Jason. Pie seems like it was a short day today. When I looked at my watch, it wasn't any later than usual thanks to Chikumaki's bothering. I ended up being a little late. I'm sorry, I'll help you organize the books. Huh? Is that so? Indeed there were too many things going on today and also a thing that I can't really talk to you about. Senpai. It's just your imagination, huh? Senpai, I have caused on this angry freeze, but I need to pull myself together. Thank you very much. It's not a big deal, so please don't worry about it. After reading the by written work, I don't think some late today will happen again, but even Thursday summer I will never take this to Senpai with confidence. Okay, inner king being restored. I didn't catch up the message. This is from Kamado-san. We exchanged contact info because we were provided for the cultural festival together. If it were me from a year ago, I would have changed contact. I wonder if it's a message about the cultural would check it. Is this a thank you message from today? She's so considerate to go out of her way to send one? Huh? What could she need my use? Use? Does she mean that? Yeah, I can censor this part. This is not that big of a deal. Okay. Okay, so that's that restore. It's always gonna be like that. Looks like it's gonna mention. Looking at the sun darkening sky, he murmured to himself. If he went back to get his umbrella, he would definitely be late. Alright guys, this is where I'm gonna leave it off here. Because I had to go eat, but I should have this game done soon. Alright guys, so I played it and I've decided I'm probably not gonna make another part on it. Honestly, it's not that good. But it doesn't seem to have a lot of stuff in it overall. It could be any other person's game, but it's not going to be my game. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll ask for core trials back soon.